Hi, everybody. Norry Niven is a premier director, producer, writer, and cinematographer based in Dallas. Having worked with top Hollywood talent, his accomplishments are vast. They include music videos, commercials, documentaries, feature films, and more. He's constantly working, but we've managed to squeeze into his busy schedule for a little chat. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Patty. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I have to start at the beginning. Okay, so tell us about your childhood and your family of performers.
So it helped. My mom was a theater actor when I was growing up. So, I would always see her leave on Fridays and Saturdays. And then my dad was a country western musician. He played pedal steel guitar for Bob Wills and Willie Nelson and
So cool.
all the big ones. By the time he was a senior in high school, he bought a Corvette, so he did really well. And he's in the Country Western Hall of Fame, Western Swing Hall of Fame, and very proud of Dad.
So obviously, your background influenced you to become a director.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I feel like I was doing that at a very young age. Directing our friends. I met Michael Bay and his high school friends, his childhood friends, at the Mondrian one night, and they were complaining that growing up, he was always directing them. Like they would go to the beach and he would be like, no, you put your towel here, or you put your towel there, which is kind of the way he directs. I'm much more casual about things and like to observe more than I do, force things on people. But,
Well, that's exactly what was my next question is, how do you approach each project?
I get excited about every project, whatever it is. To me, it's an opportunity to create, whether it's beauty or make a statement or, obviously get a message out. It's communication. For us, it's thrilling. As filmmakers, we pour ourselves into it no matter what. And, I think clients gravitate toward that.
Okay, I'm going to have to read this. I'm calling this the list.
Okay.
Okay, the list. You are a 6-time Emmy winner, a music video director, a television commercial director for national brands like Gatorade, Ford, Lincoln, McDonald's, HBO, Showtime, Disney, Visa, HEB, and many more. And you've worked with top Hollywood stars like William H. Macy, Michael Sheen, Fergie, DJ Khaled, Mariah Carey, Jennifer Lopez, and more. And you're also a movie director and a documentary director. I could go on and on. What is it like to be so incredibly accomplished?
Well, that's sweet. I tell people, being a filmmaker in Texas, or especially in my imagination, it's like being a flower in the desert. You're not in Hollywood. You're not, surrounded by opportunity constantly. Out here, that flower might get rainwater one day. It might get horse piss the next day. It might get dew the next day. It might get a tumped over whiskey bottle one day. You grow on what you get. And so as a young filmmaker, I acquired a mass amount of experience shooting whatever I could get my hands on. And then one day you wake up and you find that you really have a lot of different varied abilities in the same business, which is communication, which is making stories and telling stories. And it just happens to be some stories that are in the music video or commercials or features or documentaries,
So you've got this new company, 1,000 Foot Squid, and on your website it reads, 1,000 Foot Squid is a new creature in the creative content development deep. What does that mean, and why did you name it 1,000 Foot Squid?
It was about a year of working with Brand Hatchery, Aaron Opsel and his company here in Dallas, to come up with the brand and the image. And we love the mystery of it. We love the idea that the different legs could be doing different things, whether that's original content, TV commercials. We have so many different legs in the sea.
Let's talk about your directors at 1,000 Foot Squid. They're really from all over the world. And how did you choose them?
The majority of the directors currently are female, which is pretty cool. It's been really a remarkable and eye-opening experience finding all this great new young talent. We're all sort of the same mindset that we're all filmmakers and we're trying to create, we're trying to entertain. And we just happen to also love to make TV commercials.
Let's talk about your editorial. So who do you have on board for that? I know you have Gigi Cohen coming on.
Gigi's on board. In fact, she just finished the spot with us this week. And then we have Edwin Harris, who had to get back up. Just between the two of them, we have enough to take care of our demands.
Can you fill us in on this new series that you've got coming up, the Olivia and the End of the World?
It's become quite large because originally I thought, well, I can create this series with local money and we can go out and shoot the pilot and pitch the pilot. But really the business part of it got to be a lot more complicated. And so we're partnering with Double Neg, who will no doubt win the Oscar this year for Tenet. The show has a VFX component that's quite pricey. Working with a studio partner now so that expense and those risks are mitigated.
Tell us what it's about.
It is about this young woman who has grown up with a connection with animals, and she's protesting carriage rides in the park one day and gets kicked in the head by a horse and can suddenly hear and understand animals speak. But it's not kid friendly at all. It's definitely
it's not kid friendly?
No, it's not a show for children, no. Yeah, it's really intriguing. It would be like if Guardians of the Galaxy were made into a more domestic series with talking animals. So it's pretty good.
Okay, I'll try to picture that one.
Yeah. You'll have to see the pilot.
So, okay, this last question, we keep seeing that you are a magician and you post on social with your kids and you're pretty good. Okay, so what is that all about?
When I was a kid, I was a magician and do, birthday parties and perform for bar mitzvahs and, all these different events. For me, magicians are just so weird and cool and strange at the same time. It's an art form that's continuing to progress. Our friends in the business, they all treat me like I'm the filmmaker. So they're always sharing secrets and we're comparing notes. And David Blaine's agent and manager and is communicating with Delgado, who did the special on Netflix. And they're sharing their the latest and greatest illusion read with me and mind reading is really fun. And I keep my crew entertained. I've got something going on for every shot at every setup so that they're all focused on waiting for the payoff.
Well, tell me, have I missed anything? Is there something you want to share with the Dallas-Fort Worth audience?
We had offices in LA for a long time, but I'm back here now and really focused on creating this brand and this energy and synergy. And we're so proud and excited that we've been able to work with so many great clients and agencies. And traditionally, we've been able to bring a lot of work from out of town into Texas. So I'm hoping to continue to do that, which is great for the local economy. And along with the series, I'm hoping that we can just do great things here for the next, 20, 30 years.
Thank you so much for your time today. We learned a lot about you, about 1,000-Foot Squid, and we're really excited about everything that's happening in your future. And thanks again for the interview.
Patty, always so nice to see you and hear your sweet voice, and so appreciate your affection for our local community. And
thank you.
Gosh, you are such a phenomenal talent yourself.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Okay, well, thank you again.
Okay.
All right.